Yeah. Religion promotes hypocrisy. Not spirituality, not love, not to search for truth. Religion, the institution, the system that says love your neighbor on Sunday and hate your neighbor on Monday. The system that preaches humility from golden pulpits. The system that teaches forgiveness but excommunicates doubt. The system that says we're all one in God by burning walls between tribes, denominations, and doctrines. That's hypocrisy. Saying one thing with the mouth, living the opposite with the hands. Calling it holiness while using it to control, divide, and profit. How many scandals have we excused because touch not the anointed? How many wars have we blessed because God is on our side? How many children have been shamed into silence because it's a spiritual matter? The mask is exquisite. The behavior behind it is grotesque. If religion is not dismantled, the world will continue to be in chaos. Chaos doesn't start with bombs. Chaos starts with lies we all agreed to. You know, like history, right? Lies agreed upon, his story. When religion teaches people to outsource their conscience, chaos follows. God says so because that's what it is, right? God says so becomes let institutions decide morality for us. Chaos will keep recycling. You see, there's one. Division. My God versus your God instead of I share humanity. 2. Blind obedience. Followers who can't tell abuse from anointing. 3. Fear and company. Sell hell, collect tithes, sell miracles, collect seeds. Chaos becomes profitable. Stunted growth. Whole generations raised to fear questions more than they fear injustice. You can't build peace on a foundation of contradictions. You can't heal a world while defending the system that keeps wounding it. Dismantling doesn't mean burning churches or banning prayer. Understand me? Dismantling means breaking the power structure that puts men between you and truth. Dismantling means removing the fear, the shame, the control, and keep the love, the community, the meaning. That's why it's the opium of the masses. Karl Marx called it first, or Karl Marx called it first. But he was right for the wrong reasons. Opium doesn't kill you immediately. It numbs you. It makes you feel the pain, feel distance. It makes the pain feel so far away, distance. It makes you okay with a life you should be fighting to change. Religion, as institution, does the same. Number 1, it numbs the pain. Don't worry, God will fix it while you're being exploited today. 2, kills ambition. This world is temporary, so you never build, create, or demand justice. Fucking now. 3, creates dependency. You can't think, decide, or heal without permission from the priest, pastor, or the imam. 4, it delays action. Heaven will settle it, so you tolerate corruption, abuse, and poverty on earth. Opium is not evil because it eases pain. It's precarious because it makes you accept the cause of the pain. And when millions are drugged on certainty, no one asks hard questions. No one threatens the power. chaos becomes normal. Chaos becomes normal. So, every time we say God's will to avoid responsibility, how often do we conform to the popular narratives without questioning their validity? Again, every time we say it's God's will to avoid responsibility, every time we defend a leader because of his title, not his fruit, every time we choose doctrine over compassion and call it faith, we conform because the system punishes curiosity and rewards compliance. How can we cultivate the courage to challenge prevailing attitudes and opinions, even when it's unpopular? Number one, separate spirituality from the institution. You see God, source, universe, truth, without signing up for a corporation. Right? Spirituality asks questions. Religion often forbids them. Choose questions. To judge by fruit, not by the title. If the teaching produces more fear than freedom, more division than unity, more begging than building, it's not divine, it's fucking management. 3, reclaim your moral compass. Don't let a book or a man think for you. If something feels cruel, it's cruel, no matter how many verses are quoted to defend it. 4, dismantle internally first, from the inside. Unlearn the shame. Unlearn the fear. Unlearn the don't question. That's how institutions lose power. One awake mind at a time. Hope I see that day. 5, build community without control. Real community does not need threats to keep people. It keeps people because it heals them. It creates spaces where doubt is safe and love is the only doctrine. Ultimately, it's crucial to recognize that truth and morality are not determined by consensus, but by principles and values that transcend public opinion. The principle is, love cannot be institutionalized without becoming politics. The truth is, any system that needs your mind asleep to survive is not holy, it's hypnotic. The morality is, we are responsible for each other, not just responsible to an invisible judge. Morality starts with human impact, not divine approval. And by staying true to these principles right here, we can maintain our integrity. We can foster meaningful discussions and contribute to a more and just, enlightened, awakened society. You see, integrity is aligning your private belief with public action. No mass. Meaningful discussion is, does this make us more human? Not, does this match my doctrine? A just society is built by awake people, not sensitized, sleep people. So, no, I'm not saying don't be naive. I'm saying don't sleep. Understand me? Don't sleep. I'm not saying reject God. I'm saying reject the middleman who sell God back to you. The world won't change until we stop drugging ourselves with borrowed beliefs and start waking up to the direct truth. Let me ask you, what religious teachings make you feel guilty for just thinking? When did you last choose compassion over doctrine and get punished for it? And if religion disappeared tomorrow, what part of your spirituality will remain? Come in at raw, R-A-W, because this is not war, W-A-R. No verses, no defense, just truth. Because the world doesn't need more worshipers of systems. It needs more humans awake to themselves to remember who they are. And share this bill here. If you're done with hypocrisy, dressed as holiness. Break the opium. Stop losing it. Stop using it. Wake the masses. Wake the masses. And stop the opium of religion. Continue to unlearn. Relearn. And learn. Continue to evolve. Peace.